Hello, everybody. Welcome to Little John's Yarns. If this is your very first time here, what we like to do is sip a little wine, tea, whatever. Today, I'm having a nice cold glass of water and talk all things about crochet. Today, we're going to be looking at 10 unique crochet teddy bear patterns, keychains, cute little dolls, loveys, amigurumi, whatever you can think of is going to be on this list for today. And guys, thanks for hanging in there for the past couple weeks because lately, the past couple lives, I've been doing interviews. So today is just going to be me and you getting to know each other, looking at patterns. If you had a favorite one of the interviews that I went over this past month and a half, let me know in the comments who you like. We had Elise Rose Crochet, Juniper and Oaks, Nikki at Home, Creations by Courtney, and did I miss anybody? I know there's a fifth one. That's it, just at home. Well, we had a lot of people that we got to interview and learn about their crochet life and how they got into the crochet business. So if you have any favorites, let me know if you were watching around that time. Let's see. Oh, and my normal question that I always ask, where are you at in the world? What time is it? What is the weather like? I am in southwestern Pennsylvania in the United States. It is a dreary, rainy 73-degree day. It's not hot, but it's just dreary. It's been dreary for the past week, and I'm a little bit tired of it. Let's see here. I already see the two first people, Kathleen from the Bronx. Good afternoon, Alicia, and chat group, Kathleen from the Bronx, New York. Sending hugs and kisses to you all. I am crocheting on a corner-to-corner blanket in shades of blue for my brother and his wife. You're always busy, busy as hooker. My man, Knit and Crochet Tiger. Hello, everyone. New Orleans, sunny, 86 degrees. Thanks for putting in Celsius in there for, you know, outside the United States that use regular metric and measuring systems. Hello, everybody. Ooh, oh, all my favorites are coming back. Chicago is gloomy there too, probably after all this hurricane down in Florida. That was pretty horrible. Anybody in Florida right now? How you doing? Give me a thumbs up. The Pickle Pixie, 9 p.m. Scotland. You're like my only friend that's across the pond. So thank you for always joining. Oh, thank you. I love having I have like 15, 16 pair of glasses. I can only wear these glasses with this shirt. It like matches perfectly, even like how the stripes like go into the shirt. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. My girl Miss Glow, 71 degrees. Good afternoon, everyone. It's 87. Oh, where are you from? St. Croix. Enjoying myself. Ooh, wow. Warm. Christine, I'm in South Beloit, Illinois. I can't pronounce anything. Illinois, and it's 82. Beautiful day here. Hello to everyone. Okay, guys, let's see. I'm not going to keep you waiting for too much. All these patterns that we're going to be looking at are going to be linked down in the description box below, and they're all absolutely free from amazing crochet designers. I'm going to give you the name to every single one of them. But before I show you all these patterns, I like to get to know you a little bit more if this is your very first time here. So I like to ask you questions. And most of the times, the questions aren't even about crochet. It's about regular, everyday things. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. When was the last time you had a hug? It doesn't matter who it's from, strangers, friends, kids, husband, spouse, whatever, wife. Let me know. When was the last time you had a hug? Who, when, and all that good stuff. All right, so now let's hop directly into this. Let me pull up my script. Comment in that now. Oh, before you answer, make sure you put question marks in front of it so I know that you're answering a comment. I don't want to miss anybody's reply. Sorry about that. Coming in number one. This is called the Classic Crochet Teddy Bear. Our first step teddy bear crochet pattern is an instant classic. You might have had a teddy bear of a similar size and proportion when you were a child. He certainly looks extra handsome with the ribbon around his neck. The designer of this pattern is Knit paint, and sew. I think the ribbon, hold on, let me see if I can scroll for you, is a nice added touch. Look how big it is. That is beautiful. See if I can get a better picture. Okay, step-by-step pictures. I absolutely love this. Cute. Remember, that's going to be linked down in the description box below. Coming in at number 2 is the No Sew Baby Bear. These next crochet teddy bears are some of the smallest patterns. As you can see, you can comfortably fit 2 of these cuties in the palm of your hand. Best of all, there's no sewing involved whatsoever. The designer of this pattern is all about Amy. How cute. I want to see these up close. Oh, I scrolled too much. Ooh, there we go. Don't you love a no-sew? Sometimes I'm one of the worst sewers out there. I try to avoid it as much as possible. And look, the little arms have little bumps on it. Ah, adorable. Those would make great little keychain hooks, wouldn't they? Okay. For some reason, well, I know exactly why I'm a little tongue twisted today. My nose is a little bit stuffy, so I feel very nasally. So if I'm sniffing, please forgive me. I know how gross that is. I'm going to try not to do that on camera. All right. Oh, the question that I asked you, when was the last time you hugged somebody? I say that because I always think hugs are very important. I can remember asking my daughter, because she's away at college, last semester, it's probably a month in March. I thought about how much I hug my children and her being away from home. I called her up. I'm like, Jada, when was the last time you had a hug? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, go find a friend and go get a hug. I think hugs are very important. Well, let me answer my own question. The last time I hugged somebody was probably about 5 minutes before I started my live stream. I was hugging on my son. I'm always hugging on him. I'm a very touchy, tactile mom. I even have a permanent mistletoe that's hanging above oh my goodness, I'm shaking, getting older. I got a permanent mistletoe hanging above my entryway over here. And, I'm like, oh, give you a kiss on the cheek. Mistletoe is up all year long. Hmm. I gotta stop waving my arms while I'm on camera. I was like, what's that shaking in the corner of my eye? It's my arm. All right, let's get into the comments. The Pixel Pixie says, my cat on my lap, if that counts. Yes, it counts. If it was loving, yes, it counts. I think it's very important. Donna said, yesterday, my neighbor, Denise, I get a hug every day from the twins. You get a double hug. Twins, twin girls, twin boys, or one of each. The last hug I had was no, September 30th, 2020, 3:28 from my late boyfriend. I need to find you and give you a virtual hug. Hold on. Let's see. Mm, I can't even type an emoji hug. I just want to wrap my arms around you and give you a hug because I think it's one of the most important things, tactile and touch, that a human being need. I just want to hug you. Christine, and you told the exact time. Rest his soul. I'm so sorry. Yesterday from both the grandkids. Hadn't seen them since January, and I miss them very much. But got to finally see them and give them all the crochet clothing and blankets that I made their family. Everybody's give my man Knit and Crochet Tiger hugs. You need them. Angela, I got several hugs today at church from friends and family. Oh, was it the morning greeting? You know how you have to greet everybody in church, and especially when you leave. I used to love. Well, I didn't know love greeting. I enjoyed going to church. I don't go too much anymore, but when the greetings at the end of the church got too long and my stomach was like burning, I'm like, it's time to go home and eat. That's the introvert in me. We still love you. Frozen Stone, last weekend, grandson and son. Let's see. Allergies, they're whack. Hate them. The last hug that I had was Friday before my roommate Trey left for his trip to Connecticut for Paracon event. Ooh. Now we're not going to see what Trey was working on this week. Lacey Lavender. I got a hug from my friend in April when she came to get the hats I crocheted for her granddaughter. She hasn't seen in 5 years when she was just a baby. She was excited to give them to her. Oh. Uh, Landa Rose. Hope I said that right. 30 minutes ago when my 17-year-old came out to love on me. You give me hope and faith because my son, he's currently 13 and he still gives his mom love. I'm kind of worried that he might get too old and not want to show me any type of affection. He won't show me any in public, but behind closed doors, he's the sweetest boy. Let me see, scroll. Oh, thank you. Happy Sunday to you. A little while ago, oh, I already got that one. There we go. When my daughter was little, I would hug her until she let go. I still do that. I hug her until she lets go. I think I'm going to steal that. Yes, I'm going to hug until they let go. That's beautiful. Wait, oh, keep clicking the wrong one. Tracy Davis. I got a hug today from my cousin. I hope not. I know my daughter, she's 23. She still gives me loving and she'll sit on my lap and just, I don't know. I'm just that mom. Why? Don't be embarrassed. My son said something to me the other day. Just, what was it, Friday? I forget exactly how I said it. I guess it was cringy. I'll say like, "Hey, buddy, how's your homies at school?" He's like, "Mom, I do not call my friends homies." I'm like, he's like, "That's very an old word." I'm like, "I know, I'm sorry," but he's like, "When Daddy says it, it doesn't seem as cringy as when you say it." Like, moms are just cringy. All right, so we're gonna hop back into this roundup. Like I said, we're looking at 10 crochet teddy bear patterns, and all those patterns are gonna be linked down in the description box below. All right, I got another question for you. Let me pull up my notes. I did hug. When was the last time you received a gift? But before you comment, make sure you put a question mark in front of it, just like Annie did right here. So I know that you're responding to my comment. When was the last time you received a gift? All right, let me pull up my script. I think we're on number 3. 1, 2, and 3. This one is the Blossom the Bear Love. Part stuffed animal and part security blanket. This crochet bear pattern is extra snuggly. This bear gets her name from the pretty flower she has attached to her fur. The designer of this pattern is Cuddly Stitches Crafts. I like the little rose that's in the, I guess, the fake teddy bear hair. Oh, and I bet if you want to make it into like a boy, make a, actually just no flower. Change colors, or actually, I don't think colors are gender neutral or whatever, gender specific. Just take off the rose or whatever, and voila. You're coming in at number 4. Let's see where I'm at. This one's so cute. I love how it's like slightly lengthy. This one is called the Teddy Bear in a Pullover. I'm especially partial to crochet teddy bears with patterns that include clothes, like this super cute pullover sweater. Do your kids love to play dress up with their toys? The designer of this pattern is Layla Buys. Let's look at all the cute pictures. So cute. It's like only thing you're adding of the sweater is an extra stitch around the top from some front and back posts and front and back to the bottom because the sweater is like already crocheted into the pattern. I can't explain it, but you're looking at it. You know what I'm talking about. Ooh, look at that. She superimposed it. Ooh, am I sharing my screen? Yes. Sometimes I feel like I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, that's bigger than what I thought. I'm glad they took a picture with holding the bear. I thought it was much tinier. I should have knew better because the front post stitches. Super cute. All right, back to me. We're going to be talking about the last time you received a gift. Uh, excuse me. From the kids, I usually get gifts like during the holidays or whatever like that. They love to get me. Can you guess what they love to get me? Plants. I'm not mad at it. I love every plant that they've got me. Got my son's plant over there. My daughter last Christmas got me these cute. They're called goldfish plants. When they grow, little goldfish comes off of it. But that's not the last one. I am lucky, my boyfriend, he got me. He's very gifty. Something. It was not even like a gift. It was something super simple like this hand blender. We were at the store. I'm like, oh, I need a hand blender. He's like, oh, I get it. And he got me a hand blender. I thought that was like the sweetest gift in the whole entire world. I mean, he's done nicer things, but I don't know. That just sticks out. I'm like, and I've been blending smoothies for my son with it, and my smoothies are so perfect, and I don't have to use a whole blender to use it. So, um, if a hand blender company wants me to sponsor them, I love hand blenders. They're great. Shh, bam. Let's see what everybody else has to say. Mhm. Hey, what's up, Georgetta? Hello. Aw, when my two sons were teens, they always hugged me. The 14th, my mom. Oh, that was for the hug. Another hug, your mom. I'm back. This time I'm not doing an interview. It's just me and you. We're talking. The 14th, me mom, Mammy always gets me a bottle of wine on my daughter's birthday. Oh, a gift. My best friend gave me a gift in May. Because we always talk about as crocheters, we always talk about how we're always gifting things. We're crocheters. We're natural givers at heart. We create a craft and we just give it away. But how often those people appreciate you? Let's see. Mother's Day from my husband and children. Good with dates. April 19th, 2024, my 50th birthday. I am a very simple guy. My mom gave me a pineapple that she wrapped and put in a pretty pink bow. Pineapple is my favorite fruit. That's so cute. I love that. Wanda, how you doing, girl? My sister gave me a Halloween gift yesterday. 4 Halloween coffee cups, a herbal and crystal book, Halloween boxes, and a huge sign for my house. My girl Kathleen, the last gift I received was for my birthday, a stuffed animal tiger from my roommate Trey. I feel like I'm already missing Trey that now he's gone. I mean, on his trip, not gone from the world on his trip. What? There we go. My birthday a few weeks ago. Happy belated birthday. Oh, and a set of, wait, I'm trying to get you. And a set of Halloween plates. Am I right? A pineapple wrapped. I think once my daughter's friends got her like a jar of pickles, or maybe my daughter got somebody else a jar of pickles for their birthday. I found that weird. Pineapple's cuter than a jar of pickles. I guess if you love them, I guess it's a great gift. All right, so we're gonna hop back into this roundup. All right, I got some more questions for you. All right, last I'll take that off. What is your favorite season? Spring, summer, fall, winter. What is your favorite season? All right, so let me get back to this. And remember, all these patterns are going to be linked down in the description box below. Coming in at number 5, we're halfway through, the Velvet Valentine Crochet Bear. The prize for the most cuddleable. I can't say this word. Cuddly. I'm just gonna say cuddly. Crochet bear pattern goes to this seriously soft velvet design. A special heart-shaped belly patch makes this sweet, soft toy an ideal gift for Valentine's Day, which will be coming up in a couple months. We shouldn't like be fast forwarding because I think all the stores put out Halloween stuff in August, and it's just now about to be October. So I'm not trying to fast forward to Valentine's, but it's a teddy bear. I'm babbling. The designer of this pattern is Repeat Crafter Me for Yarn Inspiration. I'm great with babbling when I'm like talking. I think I babble so much while being on live. I'm always afraid there's going to be dead air. You ever watch people on a live stream and they're doing absolutely nothing? I'm like, I just can't do that. So therefore, I ramble. I ramble a lot. And this bear, I want to rub my face on it. That yarn, I love the texture of that yarn. Personally, I'm not a big fan of working with it because it leaves like when I work with it, maybe I was that maybe only with single crochet it might not be bad, but it gets really loopy if you do anything bigger than a single crochet. Like a strand will be longer than another piece, if that makes sense, in random spots. All right. Next pattern. Oh, look how cute this is. I'm probably going to say, look how cute this is to every single one. Coming in at number 6 is the Todd the Bear Amigurumi. Of course, bears in real life stand on 4 legs, not 2. If you want a crochet bear that's a little more realistic, then you can't go wrong with this design. You can make it using any weight of yarn. The designer of this pattern is DIY Fluffies. You know what's funny? I don't think I've actually seen any teddy bears where they're like walking on all four. They're always like people-fied, standing up on 2 legs with their 2 arms being animated like people arms. But I like this one. It's cute and perfect for a keychain. Back to me and my rambling. What was the question? Oh, your favorite season. My favorite season originally I like spring. Spring is nice because it's warming up. You start to see like little buds on the trees coming on. The bugs aren't outrageous and the temperature is nice. You can like start transitioning into summer clothes, but still keep your like winter clothes or just toss on a jacket or something like that, or just your winter clothes and no coat. I used to love that. But the longer I've been like in this crochet business, and now that I actually don't have to leave my house to go to work, I don't mind winter so much. I used to hate winter because I used to have to commute to work every single day and driving in snow, and I didn't care for it. But now during the winter time, that's where a lot of people like watch more YouTube. So when people are watching more YouTube in the fall and winter time, I do make a little bit more money because I'm getting more views. Nobody wants to crochet a hot sweater in the middle of July. So therefore all my views are like down low in the summertime. So winter is now approaching spring and winter. They're neck and neck. Still spring because it's nicer, but winter because one, when it snows, is I'm looking up. I should be looking at the camera. I love the way the snow like first hits on the trees before it gets all gross and muddy. It looks like a beautiful blanket. I don't know. I can't explain it. I like it. Okay, enough of me rambling. I don't know why I'm so jittery today. Weird. I'm not even drinking any alcohol. Okay. You guys, what's your favorite season? And if you're answering to the last question, the last time you had a hug, I will read that too. Let's see. Mm, Knit and Crochet Tiger. The first Valentine, I was with my late boyfriend. I told him to grill me a steak, and we watched Star Wars Revenge of the Six back in 2016. Was the steak delicious? I hope so. You just reminded me of a steak story I had with my boyfriend. I have always been a horrible steak cooker. So I was looking up recipes on how to cook steak and how to age steak. So I tried to age some steak. I didn't use coarse salt. I used like just regular iodized salt to like age it. And no, that's not how you do it. And it turned into the a high blood pressure inducing piece of red meat. And my boyfriend was so nice, he still tried to chew it and eat it. And that's when I knew, like, this man's the one. I almost took him out with a heart attack by feeding him this salt-filled steak, and he still tried to eat it. I'm like, so you reminded me of a steak story with mine, but tell me, was the steak delicious? My girl, welcome, JoJo Juju. I always say this, but check out her YouTube channel. She got the best stuff for the circular knitting machines. Fall, fall. Okay, we got me and JoJo got winner. We got two falls so far. Oh, wait, about one of the patterns. Let's see. The Velvet Bear is the first amigurumi I've ever made, and it came out so well, I sold it. All right, don't listen to whatever I said about that yarn. Kitty Craft Studio says it's a great pattern. It looks like a great pattern. I'm just bad with the yarn, but she said hers turned out perfect, so definitely check it out. The pattern's free. Everybody's in here is loving fall. Ew, July is way too early. Gigi, is it because spring and fall are like mild temperature months? Not months, but seasons? Is that why? Another spring and fall. Oh, since you, wait, hold on. Since you typed it out, I have to say it. Cute bear, right? I like spring the most when I get to see all the migrating birds that pass through. This spring, there was an indigo bunting. I know what that is. That visited my backyard feeder for about a week. I'm still pretty new to bird watching. I can't lie. I don't think I've done it in a couple of months, but I was real hot into it towards the beginning of the year and last year. I need to get back into it. So fun just to look at birds. They're so beautiful. Kathleen says her favorite season is spring and fall. I sent you an email. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Banner. At towards the very end of this, I let people send in their work so we can see what you're working on. So if you have anything cool that you're working on, email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com and we'll show the world. Oh, and I sent you an email. You should get it at 4:45. That bear is so cute. But if you made the ear twice as big and crocheted a long tail, it would be a mouse. So smart. Summer. Pickle Pixie says, I've always loved autumn. The foliage is gorgeous, crunchy leaves, and the scent in the woods. You know what? There is some about that fall scent. Right now, usually in the month of October, where I am in the United States, that's when the height of our like autumn fall season is like, not, I wouldn't say in bloom or about to drop. The trees are all such beautiful colors, and you just reminded me of what fall smells like. It's like I can't even explain. I know every single person right now listening can smell that smell. Reminds me of childhood, like jumping into a pile of leaves. Knit and Crochet Tiger says, I love winter. I hate temps over 85 degrees. Summer is my nemesis. I always like to say my life consists of 72 degrees all year round. That's where the heat is, and that's where the air is. Oh, Miss Glow says she's hugs Friday from my ex-coworker who retired a month ago. Oh, an update on the steak. Yes, the steak was delicious. I made a tinfoil pack with veggies that he cooked on the grill too. Best Valentine's gift I ever had. Well, gift I ever got. I like it all because all are different. No, that was a good way to wrap up this, like all these questions. I guess all seasons are great. Did anybody say summer? Yes, Frozen Stone, she said summer. Think Did anybody else say summer? Everyone was like spring, fall, winter. All right, so now let's hop back into this. And if you have anything that you're working on and you would like to show off, email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. Plus, if you would like to help support this channel, you can always do that via super chat. When you do, the lights will go off, the bubbles will blow, and you'll get to spin the wheel of patterns. Okay, where are we at? Oh, I forgot to ask you your question so I can get to know you. I can't forget. Favorite season? Oh, since it's rainy here, what is your favorite rainy day activity? It doesn't have to be an activity. What do you like to do or wish you can do when it's rainy and dreary outside? Before you do, make sure you put question marks in front of it, like our girl Georgetta right here. Know what, Georgetta? As much as you've been to my live streams, I have no clue how to pronounce your last name. I've never even tried it. Kostash. Ooh. Could you write that phonetically for me so I can know how to pronounce your last name? Because I always see it and I'm like, ooh, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to ruin it. All right. Now, where are we? Oh, my computer froze. There we go. Look, here's another cutie. Coming in at number 7 is the 20-minute panda bear. It doesn't get much cuter than this tiny panda bear keychain. No, what so far it has been getting progressively cuter, if I can say so myself. You only need 20 minutes to make one, so it's perfect for a last minute gift or a quick pick me up. The designer of this pattern is Sweet Softy. I love it. I think I would have to get, hmm, I have that yarn in my stash, but I don't have white and gray, and I don't want to have to buy a whole skein. I think I'm gonna just make a panda bear that is not panda bear color because this is cute. I think I need this on my keychain. Oh, so adorable. Look how tiny. And no, plus I would get the white so dirty anyhow. Yeah, I would change colors. It's gonna be a weird looking bear. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, coming in at number 8 is the Waffle the Chubby Bear. This one's for the folks who prefer their crochet teddy bears with a pattern on the chunkier side. Waffle the bear must be almost ready to hibernate for the winter because he has really been packing on the pounds. The designer of this pattern is Little World of Whimsy. Oh, that look, it's not chubby, just look pleasantly plump bear. Another no-sew bear, which is super cute. Oh, let me see a better picture. Any more pictures of this cute little bear? Oh, there's a penguin too. So make sure you go to the site, click on it, and if you want to make the penguin, you can just click on a link over here and get the penguin too. And remember, all these patterns are absolutely free and are going to be linked down in the description box below. All right. The question that I asked, what is your favorite rainy day activity? My favorite it's not even an activity. I'll want to do. Usually I have to function somehow because, being an adult, you got to do adult stuff. But what I want to do on rainy days is absolutely nothing. I want to just sit and eat junk food and maybe binge watch like a old TV show. Like, oh, I should be. Oh, brain tangent. I was just about to say binge watch like Downton Abbey. Used to love Downton Abbey, haven't seen it in years, but she just passed away. Great uh Margaret, what is her name? Rest in peace, she just passed. She was the matriarch on Downton Abbey. She was like one of the witches on Harry Potter. She's been acting since like the 1960s, I think. What is her name? I can't think of it. I know somebody's going to say it in the comments for me. Maggie Smith. Thank you. Knit and Crochet Tiger and Wanda both said it. Thank you guys. Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith. I thought she would literally live forever. One, I think she's been in an older woman my whole adult life, and I don't. That's just sad. And I thought hopefully they would make another Downton Abbey, but I do not want to see it without her. The only reason why I watched Downton Abbey was for her like snarky comments on that show. It made the whole show perfect. The other characters, I'm like, oh, great. I just wanted to see her. She was hilarious. All right. So, what do you like to do on a rainy day? So, me, nothing, binge, eat garbage. That's what I like to do. Lacey Lavender says, it's a great time to sleep. Perfect time to do absolutely nothing. When it rains, I do what I do every day. Stay inside with the blinds closed. Curse that fiery ball of death in the sky. Either knit, crochet, or play Minecraft. Did I like emote correctly when I said, curse it? I try to give animation and life to your words. Georgetta. Oh, it's hard for me to pronounce my name. Okay, good. Kostashisku. Uh, I can't. Crochet, of course. As you know, my favorite activity is crocheting. I like summer rain because I can stay in rain to play. Hmm. Oh, I used to love to play in rain when I was little. I think the last time I played in rain was when my son was probably like 3 or 4 years old. I think I took him outside to play in the rain. Hmm. Let's see. Sorry, Pickle Pixie. I wish it would stop. Rain is our default weather, and constant heavy gray clouds cover is depressing. I crave blue skies. Oh, in Scotland. I'm sorry. Oh, is it like always like okay, what percentage of blue skies do you have? Let's say summertime. Because I know me in where I am in the United States in the wintertime, oh, where I'm located at in Pennsylvania, we have less sunny days than Seattle. In the United States, they say Seattle's like the cloudiest place in the United States. No, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I think is more cloudy days in the wintertime than actually sunny days. I remember last season, I'm like, I don't know when the last time I seen the sun. It looked perpetually like 5 o'clock for months. You woke up, it looked like it was 5 o'clock in the evening. You went for a night, it's just too dark. You never knew what time it was. Let's see. Right? Maggie Smith, legend. Just chill and crochet. Blessed 95 Angel. I like your name. All right. So we still have two more patterns to look at. I'm not going to ask you any more questions. Well, I guess one more question, but more or less it's for people who want to show off their crochet work. After these next two patterns, I'm going to go into my email inbox and we're going to look at all our work and see what you're looking at. Or see what I'm going to see what you're hooking at. Dum dum play on words. Bad play on words, but it's still play on words. And if you don't want to show me exactly what you're working on, you can write it in the comments. Just put a question mark first and say, hey, I'm working on a blanket. I'm working on a sweater. I'm working on something for me. Put it in the comments if you don't want to email it and send a picture. All right, let me pull up my script. Coming in at number 9 is Oliver the Bear. I've said it before and oh my nose, sorry. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love a good stuffed bear crochet pattern that comes with something to wear. Oliver here has a very long neck, so he requires a nice cozy scarf to keep him warm. The designer of this pattern is Stuffed Heart Crochet. Oh, my nose is getting worse. I love this teddy bear isn't shaped like any other teddy bears. This one's like on a diet. It's more oval shaped. Ooh, I want to see how big it is. The body, do 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 do. Don't see how big it is. Notes. Ooh, she has more animals. How big is it? I can't tell exactly how big it is. Excuse me. Oh, my nose is getting bad. I'm glad we're starting to wrap this up. Coming in at number 10 is this has to be the most adorable pattern on the whole entire list. But this is called the, of course, honey bear. This clever bear has decided to dress up like a bee so he can sneak into the hive and steal some of the delicious honey for himself. He's so cute, though, that you really can't fault him for it. The designer of this pattern is the Cozy Chipmunk. The Cozy Chipmunk is a genius to make this adorable honeybee bear. Oh, how big? It's amigurumi. Okay, I can see it in her hand. This is going to be tiny. Okay, you can see in the head between her fingers. Oh, so cute. Oh, and there's little overalls. All right. Enough of that. Back to, oh, wait, the honey pot. The tiny little honey pot. So cute. All right. Back to my mug. Those were those 10 crochet patterns. So, what are you working on? If you'd like to email me, we're about to hop into my inbox and look at all your cool crochet projects. Let's see. Before you, I'm going to do some of these comments. I'm trying to read. I'm sorry, I'm sniffy. Nick Crochet Tagger says on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, the Ferengi had more than 500 words for rains. That was an old joke about Scotland. They have two seasons: one cold, two rainy. It's fairly constant throughout the year. It only hits 70 degrees a couple times. Thanks for that for us. 70 degrees a couple times this year. Summer was a Tuesday. Summer was on a Tuesday. Oh, wow. Okay, she's agreeing with Knit and Crochet Tiger. They're not wrong about the two seasons, cold and rainy. Now we're going to hop into my inbox. Let me make sure everything's appropriate. Oh, wait, refresh it. Nope, I don't think anybody sent anything yet. Oh, nobody sent. I have and we still have 3 minutes for Kathleen from the Bronx to send in her work. So I'm gonna bull crap and just do some verbal words, let them fly out of my mouth for Met to, I guess, try to make these last 2 minutes stretch so we can get to her patterns. I'm all over the place today. It's been so long since I had to basically talk. I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you, but without having another person on a live stream, basically have to retrain myself. But Donna says, I'm finishing my Boggy Creek blanket for to donate. But back to not being a beautiful job, not beautiful job, but good job. I'm going to want to see that when it's done. But back to me, like talking to just a camera and replying to comments. It is so, it's not exact. I guess it's like riding a bike, but I'm slightly rusty, if that makes sense. Because for the past like month and a half, I've had somebody on the other half of the screen that I can banter off of. Even if they were a little bit nervous, I was there to just communicate back and forth to make them a little bit unnervous. But now it's just me alone, just being weird. So sorry. It's all your fault, Pickle Pixie. Why don't you have nothing to send? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's okay. Lost my crochet at the moment. You'll get it back. Breathe, it'll come back. Ooh. Oh, Wanda says, nothing new to show. All my projects are in the beginning stages. Long chains with a few random rows. Understandable. Oh, I guess I can show you what I'm working on. I just finished this one. This pattern's going to be released on Wednesday. From now on, I'm always releasing a pattern on Wednesday. For the past couple months, I've been on my YouTube kick trying to make sure I release something every single Wednesday because the algorithm likes that and I'm trying to get my views up. But here is my new slipper pattern. I do not know what to name this. Every single crochet designer has a cool way of naming their crochet patterns. What the heck do you? It's a slipper. I don't know. I call it slipper. But one of my favorite things about the slipper, when I was trying to figure out the tongue area, I wanted it to look like it was like slip stitches or like a running slip stitch going all the way around. So what I did was third loop back double crochets, not back third loop half double crochets. When you work into the third loop, that pushes these forward. And right here down the center is just a running chain, a running slip stitch. So blend in with everything. So these will be for size 6 to 11 US women's. Okay. Should I call it a penny loafer? What I know when people search YouTube for specific things, it could be like for a loafer or whatnot. But what is a cool name to call this penny loafer if this is? I guess it's not exactly a penny loafer. But I guess if this was down more and flipped upside down, oh, it's another pattern. Okay. It's slipper season. Feet are freezing. I am basically the slipper queen because whenever I make a pattern about something else that's not a slipper, nobody watches it. But when I make a pattern about a slipper, everybody watches it. I'm like, okay, let's hop into my email. I'm sure Miss Kathleen, it did. Yay. Kathleen from the Bronx. Let's see what she's working on. Good afternoon, Alicia. Kathleen from the Bronx, New York. Here's my work in progress that looks like a finished object. A corner to corner blanket in shades of blue for my brother and his wife. Beautiful. How big is it going to be? I like this. Ooh, I like the one underneath of it. That's beautiful. And by the way, guys, if it's first time here, Kathleen, she crochets faster than anybody I know. Let's see. Oh, Georgetta with the last name I cannot pronounce. Constant Contascacoo. I don't know. It's a cool, lots of letters. My little crochet elephant. Why does your crochet elephant look like they're pleading with me? It's the most adorable elephant, but the eyes look like, please take me home. I love the crown. Oh, so adorable. Those eyes that you bought for it, those are such like pretty eyes, like Eeyore eyes. Oh, you put little jewels on the crown. I like that. Oh, and since the elephant is I can never say the word royale. As they're standing on a little tiny mat. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys. What am I missing in the comments? Right? I want the elephant. It's so adorable. I booped its nose. Boop, right? It was like a little, it was a fatter nose than normal because it went down like, instead of a whoop, it was a, yeah, we elephant be like, so cute. Okay. Oh, the loafers. Okay, loafer. Oh, scroll. Why can't I? Oh, come on. Don't freeze on me now. Oh, that's it. Pumpkin spice loafer. I have no name, so this is what it is, the pumpkin spice loafer. Thank you, Virgie. I appreciate it. All right, guys, let me check if there's any more comments. All right, guys. we are going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. And make sure to check me out next week. And I don't know what our live stream is going to be about. I'm going to try to book some more interviews. So cross your fingers with that. All right, guys, I will totally see you next week. Bye, guys.